Hey, folks, time for the 30 and 5 of 560WIND.com. I am your congenial host, Mike North, and I want to thank everybody that's put in the effort, the time. Of course, all the folks here at norththenorth.com and ORTHTONORTH.com or 560WIND and 560WIND.com. My lovely wife, BB North, and all the folks that work here. Getting this thing out to the folks at WIND who've done a tremendous job, and our sponsors. Thank you so much for nurturing this newscast. It's becoming more and more popular. Can you believe it, folks? Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Yes, I can. Anyway, did I watch a rerun of the State of the Union from 2008? Really? Why didn't they just rerun what he said in 2008? He said the same thing last night. You know, everybody else did things wrong. We're fine. Let's play fair. Didn't bring up the 47% that don't pay their income tax. Didn't bring up those 47%. Was wondering about that when he was talking about pay your fair share last night. He's starting the war of the classes again. It's absolutely unbelievable. It's going to be interesting to see what President Obama, he did do a campaign speech last night. He had Warren Buffett's secretary there. How pathetic. You have to have props and stuff like that. You know, a guy that didn't have a job who was 51 and got a job with a tech company. Good for you. Didn't bring up Solyndra. I don't understand that because a lot of people lost their jobs and are on welfare now because of that. Didn't bring up a whole lot about the food stamp state in which we live in, where there's 46 million people on food stamps. If you buy food with them, that's fine. We were just talking about it here. But if you're going to go out and buy potato chips, booze, well, I guess that's food. But I mean, you know, we want a little bit more regimentation, if you will, because cell phones being bought, getting change back. Are you kidding me? What a country we live in. Where if you're poor, you still have cable TV and a microwave and probably 4 rooms. That's what's considered poor. Now let's go to a third world country, or just buy a National Geographic, or go on the web and check out those things. Check them out, folks, and you'll see, hey, guess what? Things are rough. I don't think anybody's to blame. I think everybody's to blame. I'm not just blaming President Obama, but he did say if he didn't straighten out the economy in his first term, he didn't deserve a second term. Left that out of the speech, too, last night. By the way, Congress and people that used to be in Congress firing on Newt Gingrich because he almost brought the party down. He had $300,000 in ethics charges. There were 30 charges put against him. One stuck. He had to pay the $300,000, but I would ask everybody this. Check out what Congress's approval rating was when Newt Gingrich was in charge. Was it 8%? Was it 11%? No. In fact, it was very, very high because he worked with President Clinton. And let me just say this. Because you can work both sides of the aisle doesn't make you a bad guy. Okay? But I'll also say even when he so-called left in disgrace, his approval rating was 20%, which is higher than the whole Congress's by 9 points. I think they're like 11 to 12% right now. So, I mean, come on. So both sides got some work to do. And Mitch Daniels, you're making everybody sick. All those Republicans out there are sick. The speech you gave last night in a room with no audience, where there's no applause or anything else, did a tremendous job, one of the best ones I've heard in a long time, and there's no reason Republicans are sighing, going, why didn't this guy run? He's very capable, seems very, very good, but he knew, and here's how you judge a guy. He knew the landscape wasn't right for him, so he decided not to run, and I admire him for that. Let's see what happens next time for Mitch Daniels. Mitt Romney, if he doesn't beat himself in Florida, I mean, they got $8-9 million in ads. If he wins Florida, he's back in first. But if Gingrich beats him, the Romney situation is in big-time trouble. Why is everybody crying about Peyton Manning? Boo-hoo! You had what? You played how many years? You went to the playoffs almost every year. But they lost because you didn't play this year. Although Edgerrin James wasn't on the team, Marvin Harrison wasn't on the team, your offensive line is about 5 years older than it was the last time you played in the Super Bowl. But you know what? It's all because of you. Now you're crying. Oh, things have changed around here. Welcome to corporate America, pal. Welcome to being one of the guys, because you are one of the guys now. After 3 neck surgeries, 3 neck surgeries in 19 months. I'm supposed to believe this guy is playing? Get rid of the guy. Would you sign Peyton Manning for $28 million? Not in your life. Go play for somebody else if you can. I don't think you can. And that's why Andrew Luck will be the quarterback of the Colts next year. Believe me when I tell you that. And today, beautiful out here in Chicago. Check your local listings around the country. Thanks once again for all the support. You're listening to Mike North on 560WIND.com. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.